Yo, what is up, my people? I am here again. My people, what is wrong with me? But today we got another reaction to do. Try and keep up with daily. Try my best. But yeah, we're gonna react to a 2K video actually, which is kind of crazy because I do not play 2K at all. Like not at all. This is NBA 2K really needs a competitor. By Fireplace Gaming. Show them love, bro. The original video is gonna be linked below, 100%. You know, always give credit where it's due, bro. He took his time out of his day to make a NBA video. So let's figure out why NBA needs a competitor. A competitor? That's like, is that what that is? Oh God. If I'm wrong, then I'm just illiterate. It'd be like that. But I'm gonna stop wasting y'all time. Let's get into it. Y'all can see what I see, and then let's get her going. This is the wrong one. This one. All right.
The NBA 2K franchise.
Oh yeah, give it a like. I'll like it right now. Boom. All right.
Is honestly such an important one for me.
By the way, I have not played NBA 2K. Actually, I have when I was little and 3 to 4 years ago. I forgot. Actually, was it 3 to 4 years ago? When was 2K21? That's what I played. Crazy. But then after that, I didn't buy another game. I didn't even buy 2K21. I think I was game sharing with my friend or something like that. And then, or it was on a Game Pass, one of those. And then I just played it. I think that was pretty good. I was like, was I the best? Hell nah. Was I the worst? Hell nah. I was decent.
My life. NBA 2K11 was my entry point into the world of basketball, becoming the reason why
2K11. I actually did play that. I have an older brother named Tyler. Shout out to Tyler, my big brother Tyler. Nigga. He is at Xbox 360, and his friends, my friends, or our cousins will come over, play NBA 2K. I will watch them. I did play a little bit. I would get whooped, though, because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Obviously, I'm a little ass kid, bro. I ain't ever played 2K. Never played 2K before in my damn life. No sports games, bro. I didn't do sports games. I only did shooters. I did try football. Yeah, not again. Don't do that shit, bro. Do not do that shit. No. No.
ended up playing the sport, which essentially changed my teenage life from being a bit more introverted and staying mostly at home to being more outgoing and socializing with friends. So it's no stretch to say that NBA 2K changed my life. But it's also one of the worst game series I've ever played.
That's terrible.
Now, if you enjoy NBA 2K, great. I'm not telling you to stop. This is just my personal gripe, and I encourage you to hear me out before you start crucifying me in the comments.
Yeah, bro. Don't hate on this nigga, bro. Let him speak his piece. Hold on.
Illustrate the relevance of NBA 2K, let's take a look at some financials. According to Take-Two's 2023 annual report, two franchises made up the biggest chunk of their revenue. The first being Rockstar's
GTA. I knew it.
A decade-old Golden Goose.
Cause I know. I was like, what was it? TK or T2? I was like, that company sounds familiar. They do like GTA shit. Yep.
GTA 5.
Makes sense.
And the second is NBA 2K, specifically NBA 2K23 and 2K22. In fact, the NBA 2K series holds the largest share on their revenue. So we can kind of see from this that the NBA franchise is actually no slouch when it comes to bringing over a lot.
You know why? Because everything's fucking there is expensive, bro. And niggas be buying VC to do to get like their build all the way up. That's why. I'm telling you.
So how bad
I know about
could it possibly be? The answer.
Do you think 2K is focused on making a good product or
fuck no, bro? They shit is expensive, and you gotta buy VZ or try to fucking grind, and then the grind takes forever.
making money?
I don't think they're ever focused on making a good product.
I think in 2024, it's only making money.
It's just money.
Is that it's quite bad, and I'll tell you why. Now, 2K's formula for NBA is inherently pretty okay. In fact, it's a lot of fun, especially as a basketball fan. It's really easy to get into and learn the controls. You can play with friends, you can create your own player and get drafted, you can manage your own team. There are so many aspects to the game that keep people coming back, including NBA players themselves. So what exactly is my problem with this franchise? Well, to illustrate this a bit, let's take a look at 4 clips from NBA 2K21, 22, 23, and 24.
Oh, I see the
and
clips.
I want you to tell me off the top of your head which NBA 2K is which.
Oh. Alright, I can do this. Take off the glasses for this one. I can't do this. I folded instantly, bro. I can't do this. Like, what is this? These don't look the same. I don't even know what the fuck looks older. Maybe this one. Maybe this is older. Maybe this is 22. No, yeah, this is 2020. Or what did he say? Whatever, this is 2020. 2K20. This is 2K23. This is 2K22 and 2K21.
Did you get it? Now, if you're saying that...
Damn. Damn. I mean, I think I was right on this one and this one. No. Was I wrong? I don't remember now. Holy shit. Whatever, bro. Tell me if I was wrong. I'll probably look back. I was probably wrong anyway.
That you know
Definitely.
Which NBA is which, either you're lying or, damn, you're really spending a lot of time on these games. In which case, kudos to you. No, but seriously, my problem with the series is that they're all essentially the same game. You can barely tell the difference year to year aside for a few small tweaks. A couple of touch-ups here and there with the textures and character models, maybe slight adjustments to the movements and animations, new licensed music, maybe more glistening sweat on the player's muscles, which is cool, I guess, but not exactly groundbreaking. To be fair, they do introduce major changes from time to time. NBA 2K11 was the Michael Jordan edition, allowing you to play the best games of his career. 2K14 introduced the Park, which is the My Player hub where you can interact with other players and play online.
Yeah, I know niggas have fun as fuck
had
on there.
Spike Lee direct the background of the character. You kind of get the point, right? There are times when many cool stuff are being introduced that are objectively really exciting in theory. But the problem with a lot of these improvements is that the better ones are only done sparingly, and the ones that do get added year on year most times only play a small part of the experience and aren't really explored more in later games.
You know what I found out when I was trying to like play 22? I am like, well, I like downloaded it for like a second. I was like, this should kind of no. Actually, I know I did. I re-downloaded 2K21, right? And then I asked my friend, hey, can I just get back on my guy? He's like, actually, they shut down every year when there's a new 2K coming out. I was like, what? I swear I did not know this, bro. I was like, what? Oh, I'm not doing this shit over again. That's bullshit. I gave up right away. I was like, yeah, 2K is done for me, bro. I'm not spending more money and more time on just another one just to build them up and then just for them to get ripped away from me. I hate that. I love coming back into a game and me like I can see my character like all grinded up and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I used to be grinding hard as hell in this game. That's exactly what I be doing with GTA. Like, holy shit.
I personally liked how they keep going back. More commentary and the pre-game shows that simulated inside the NBA. But a lot of these get pretty repetitive, and so the novelty does wear off over time, especially if they reuse some dialogue in multiple games. In some cases, they actually hamper the experience of the game, like The City, which personally feels like an unnecessary way to bloat the game. I and many other players just want to play basketball, and it's really annoying to see this kind of gameplay padding that I already don't like to see in regular RPGs, let alone in a basketball game. Every year you're buying what's essentially DLC type content and visual patches for $70, which is the current base price of the game, with the Hall of Fame edition being $150. Now the argument I expect here is something like Apple's business model. How come people don't complain when Apple releases the new iPhone 17 Pro Max All-Star Edition?
Shit, I do, bro. It's the same fucking thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I got a 12 right now. But They need to like fix that shit up. Do something new. Do something new. What you call it, iPhone. And you too, 2K. Tired y'all niggas, bro. Y'all are cash. You're a fucking money hungry. Holy shit.
Now, don't get me wrong. I personally do not like how there's a new released Apple device every year. But at the very least, I don't expect that support for my current device will suddenly stop after 1 year, which is what usually happens to the rosters and the online servers of NBA 2K games.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been so bad if the quality kind of just stagnates. But the unfortunate thing about 2K is that things tend to get worse.
Right.
With inflation, the obvious thing that gets worse over
it's
time
the prices.
is pricing.
Oh my
NBA's
god.
pricing model has generally followed 3 tiers over the recent years. A standard edition, a mid-tier upgrade, and a premium anniversary or Hall of Fame or insert legendary player edition. To me, the upgrade that kind of gives you some form of value is the Hall of Fame edition, and only if you value NBA League Pass, because then you kind of get a discount on both the game and the pass, along with some season pass stuff that you can get. It's not great, but at the very least, it doesn't feel as scummy. But there are a number of things about the game that feel scummy in recent years. And the worst representation of this is how the game manages its in-game currency called VC. Back when I started playing, VC didn't exist. You level up with skill points, and a lot of the cosmetic stuff came from finishing the Jordan challenges and
why the fuck don't they just have that? Like, why do we need VC?
Other milestones. 2K13 became the first game to introduce it, and the games have stuck with it ever since. It used to be quite reasonable and easy to earn, so you could buy a bunch of stuff in the game. But things have definitely changed over the years. Almost every year, the amount of VC you can earn from dailies or other objectives has been significantly reduced.
That's stupid.
This is paired with how items...
This game is really money hungry, bro. They are limited in like the shit that can be easy, and they're upping it so they can get some more money, bro. Just to get some more pocket money. Like damn, 2K blows. God.
Upgrading your characters is also...
I don't care if I don't play it, bro. I really don't care if I don't play it. I'ma just say it. It sucks. To anybody who's a 2K player, I feel bad for you, bro. I know I'm a Valorant player. I know our prices suck. But guess what, bro? I'm not forced to do that to be better. It's just like a choice. It's a customization skin to put on a gun. So like it may be expensive for the skins on Valorant, but at least I don't need VC to make my upgrades go up faster. So hey. Hate to say it.
More expensive, making it a substantial grind to buy anything or upgrade your character in the game. Just to give you an idea about how much time is being consumed,
Battle Pass is like
Badgeblood, who is a renowned 2K content creator on YouTube, actually made a video detailing how long it would take you to get from a 60 overall to 99 without buying VCs or doing my career.
How long?
And spoiler alert, it's about 115 hours. Now if you're in the...
I'm not spending 115 hours on a game that's just gonna get deleted next year. That is just a waste of sperm energy, bro. I'm sorry. I play games for a long time, but that's so I can get good for the future. Cause I know in like, well, it's not a guarantee, but like, say the game's really, really popular. It's been out for like a little bit. In like a year or two, bruh, my aim's gonna be immaculate if I keep going. Not with that though, cause guess what? That 2K, and then I'm sorry, I hit my mic, but that 2K is gone. And then, bro, then that 2K is gone. Then then you're just up grinding another 2K. You know, like you can practice on that 2K as much as you want. But that 2K is going to be gone next year. So it's like, there's no point.
Adult with a full-time job and possibly a family to support, 115 hours is a lot of time to dedicate. Especially if you only have a few hours a week at best to dedicate to playing. But say you're fine with that grind. Well, now the problem is that if you're a fan of online play, many other players actually don't want to play with newer players with a low overall rating, effectively forcing you to buy VCs anyways if you don't want to be constantly left out of matches.
I know.
In terms of single player stuff like my career, it's extremely difficult to actually develop your character from a 60 overall, as you're normally matched up against actual NBA players with higher ratings, so it can be very frustrating for more casual players to actually go through the non-paid route to developing their character. Now, talking about the pricing and microtransactions will give us a good context into how much Take-Two's annual revenue actually comes from 2K, which is something we briefly touched on but never really went into detail about. According to a Wall Street Journal article in 2019, Take-Two paid around $1.1 billion to the NBA to extend their license for 7 years. Analysts claim that the amount paid ranges about 10 to 15% of the revenue gained from the game, maybe even higher. Now, if we work backwards, dividing $1.1 billion across 7 years, which is how long their licensing deal is, we get about $157 million per year.
Bro.
If 150,
it's because I'm telling you, bro, it's because niggas be doing their builds and then spending hella money on their builds. That's why they so rich, bro.
$7 million.
That's why they're doing it too, because it's working.
Is 15% of their annual revenue gained on the game.
Y'all niggas need to like
brings us
stop
to around
this.
$1.05
maybe they'll put it down, maybe
a year. Now, only 2K employees are going to know the exact numbers. I could definitely be wrong, but I don't think I'm too far off considering that Take-Two earned more than $2 billion in 2019 and $3 billion in 2020. If we want to be even more nerdy about this, 2K reported that it sold about 12 million copies of 2K19.
Jesus.
With a base price of $60. This brings us to an approximate sales revenue from just standard copies of the game to around $720 million. So with $1.05 billion as the total revenue, that brings us to around $320 million remaining, which probably came from microtransactions or the extra cost for premium copies of 2K19. That is an insane amount of money.
Yeah, that
and
is.
It only gets higher from there, as Take-Two earned about $5.3 billion in 2020.
They're like NBA. Put the prices down, bro. You're rich. Okay. Put the prices down. Make VC less money. Y'all niggas rich. Come on, bro.
3. Now, talking about all these financials will really make you realize how much Take-Two is earning from all of this without benefiting the players as much. But maybe I can introduce you to something that might actually give you some value. And with that, I'd like to talk about this platform that I partnered with called...
Get your bag, man.
Now, we talked a lot about the financials, the pricing, and VC, but these aren't the only things inflating in these games. The size of 2K18 is around 70 gigabytes. 2K25 comes in at around 150, which is about the same as the last game, but now illustrates how the game is constantly getting bigger in terms of storage allocation. Just for comparison, The Witcher 3 is 32 gigabytes on Steam. Cyberpunk 2077 with the Phantom Liberty expansion comes in at around 102 gigabytes. God of War Ragnarok is at 190 gigabytes.
Jesus Christ.
But if you're telling me the quality between NBA 2K and God of War are even in the same stratosphere, you're definitely messing with me.
Yeah.
Now, the most interesting explanation for this that I've heard online came from another YouTuber called Soft Drink TV. And he claims that the 2K franchise doesn't really build its games from the ground up, contrary to what they keep saying in their marketing for the past decade. It always reuses a previous version, which comes with its own bloat, and then touches it up a bit because that's how you're going to feasibly launch a 2K game every single year.
Oh, wow.
So you're not only going to have to worry about your wallet, but now you have to budget your storage space as well. And it's not like anything about
the storage is terrible, bruh. I think my friend Barrington, like, he was having so much trouble keeping up with all these games inside of his Xbox. Me, I'm fine, bro. I got a terabyte Xbox, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm chilling. But that nigga, yeah, bro. Especially GTA 6 come out. Oh my god, bro. That nigga he not gonna have no space for no games.
Graphics or the gameplay actually warrants that kind of size for these games. It doesn't help as well that the representatives from 2K are constantly being dishonest about the features they're putting into these games. Many members of the community and other 2K YouTubers have already gone into detail about how Ronnie 2K in the past and now Mike Wang have constantly been talking about new animations or features or defensive stops you can do. But oftentimes, a lot of what they're saying are already features in the previous games. So essentially, they don't really matter. And with all this bloat, the performance of the game also tends to suffer, and we never seem to get a 2K game that actually works smoothly for the entirety of its lifetime. The PC versions always seem to be a mess for a lot of players, with not just bugs and glitches, but also rampant amounts of cheating. And it seems like it's the same case for 2K25, but we'll get to that later. The problem is that there isn't a real solution to this, and it all comes down to the business model. I have to ask you,
yeah, they do not care. They do not give a shit about 2K, bro. I'm sorry to say this, bro. Anybody playing 2K, I'm sorry to say this. They don't care about you, bro. They don't. They only care about your money. They're like Mr. Krabs. Where are my lovely paying customers?
When was the last time you've seen another NBA game? Many older fans would of course refer to NBA Live, which is made by EA. Now off the top of your head, just a quick quiz, when was the last NBA Live published? Well, the answer is 2019, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Although EA initially had plans to make a 2020 NBA Live, this was cancelled as the focus shifted to the newer hardware of the PlayStation 5, and because NBA Live just couldn't compete sales-wise. NBA 2K is a monopoly. Monopolies, 99% of the time, are bad. They control prices and have very little incentive to innovate because they're the only player in town. Kind of similar to real-life basketball. Sure, you can improve a bit by doing shoot-arounds and drills by yourself, but you won't be improving to your full potential without some form of competition to push you. The natural response is twofold, and both aren't very feasible. The first is to introduce competition. This is a neat idea in theory. Give 2K a competitor and it will start to make improvements.
That would be interesting.
But the problem is that this comes at the sacrifice of another potential company. Licensing the entire NBA roster is incredibly expensive, which in of itself is a huge deterrent already. But let's say you could afford to do that. What then becomes the issue is the immense pressure to make a better game than 2K.
You gotta make it, just gotta happen, bro. You gotta care about it. They don't give a damn. Okay, bro, they lead like, then they just always gonna buy the same game every year. We don't gotta change shit. Do you see any other good basketball games out there? No, just 2K? All right.
With an original IP,
what they're doing.
The need to succeed is there, but there's some room for flaws if your game or concept is fun enough, and then iterate again to make improvements. Franchises like Assassin's Creed did this, wherein the first game was fun, but had its flaws, and didn't become the worldwide phenomenon yet. But when AC2 got released and improved on basically every aspect of the first game, that's when it basically blew up to the franchise we now know, and unfortunately kind of despise. An NBA 2K competitor does not have that luxury. The cost of licensing and marketing to create hype and acquire market share makes it absolutely necessary for the game to not just succeed, but succeed overwhelmingly. And if by some miracle you were able to create a 2K competitor that is better in every single way, Take-Two won't just sit down and cry about it. You can best bet that they'll put up every resource they have to make 2K the better game again. Now, in theory, this sounds fantastic. Isn't this what we wanted in the first place?
This is what we want.
Sure, but there's a problem.
What is the problem?
Once there's good enough competition between products, it now becomes a war of attrition. In that year after year, you have to constantly be better than your competitor. We've seen an example of the underdog rising up against the market leader with how AMD is now flooring Intel in the CPU space, but there's also a side where the leader is dominating, like how we see Nvidia beating AMD in GPUs. Take-Two is a big enough company where a war of attrition can go over in their favor.
Oh my god, they did Mafia
against a newer company. This is proven with how EA tried to wage this war with their NBA Live franchise and lost. This becomes a warning sign to other publishers to stay away from the NBA franchise, because not even EA, which is a very large publicly traded gaming company with numerous sports games already under its belt, is willing to compete anymore. What more if you're an entirely new
Compete again,
company
EA.
with
Do
no
it.
exposure to this space? Once this competitor has been pushed out, then whatever innovativeness we'll see from 2K will disappear, leading us with the same BS we've seen for years,
True.
but now with the added bonus of a potentially bankrupt or unemployed dev team. The second option is for players to vote with their wallets, which is almost impossible.
Yeah.
With rosters updating annually, servers closing down year after year, and 2K drip feeding trendy content, it's going to be incredibly difficult to tell people to stop buying the game, or even to stop buying VCs or the premium editions.
Yeah, keep
Many
doing
people
it.
are content with what they get annually, and that's fine. It's their money. At the end of the day, everyone has the right to play what they want to play. But because of this, it's also unlikely that any changes are going to happen. All we can argue is that things could be better and hope
It can
that
be better.
somehow this year, the game will be better than the last. And you know what they say about doing something over and over again, expecting things to change. 2K25 recently released with a similar price point of $70 US. Now, this game advertises itself to be the next-gen NBA 2K game, with its upgraded Pro Play feature, which supposedly ups the ante in terms of character animations, making it more realistic than past NBA 2K games,
That's what they say.
including 2K24, where Pro
Don't they
Play
say that a
was
lot?
first introduced. And if you played the last few editions, these next-gen updates definitely do not feel significant enough. There was a funny video by a YouTuber named A Rich who pointed out how 2K's marketing for new animations and moves in 2K25 can literally be done in 2K24 as well.
Throw the left stick and take a lane to basket.
All right, look, this is obviously 2K24 we got here. I'm gonna show y'all.
But am
that
I
the
wrong?
shot
Do
cancel
they not
shit
just
has
always
been
say
in the
that?
game since literally like 2K14. Cancel. Is that not the same animation from the trailer? Is that not the same animation from the trailer right there? Everything that's in this trailer is literally already in the game. They're talking about they built it from the ground up, nigga. This is nothing new, bro. None of that is new stuff.
So
Now I've criticized
So I was right. They, I literally said, don't they say this every year though? And like it's been in the game. I told you, bro. I may not be an NBA 2K player, but I be knowing. I got friends like that, bro. They be saying it, and I be listening. Damn, bro, this game blows.
the game quite a bit, and I even called it the worst game series I've ever played at the start of my video, and, well, the thing is, it didn't really start off this way. I've been playing NBA 2K for a good part of 14 years now, and sure, I didn't really play all of the editions, because as a teenager and then as a college student, I couldn't really afford to buy games all the time. It's very hard for me to really see how this game that I love mechanically has turned into something that's just so filled with a lot of corporate shill and greed that it makes it very difficult to recommend to anybody else. But unfortunately though, without proper competition, the best I or any other player can really do is just hope. Because I truly want a great NBA game that doesn't ooze with corporate greed, but with the way things are, it's very hard to expect things to change. Again, if you enjoy the games, that's fine. This isn't an attack against you. At the end of the day, 2K has a good game buried
But I'm attacking you. Get off that game, dick fuck.
underneath all that
I'm playing.
greed.
Keep playing it. Keep doing what you want to do, bro.
Of every basketball and 2K fan out there, things have to change. And Take-Two isn't going to do anything unless we stop feeding them. But let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think about the 2K franchise now? Do you like the new game, and do you think it justifies its price?
No, it's
Leave
bullshit.
a like and subscribe if you like what you see. This is Sai from Fireplace Gaming. I like to talk about a lot of games on my channel, so do check those out. And I hope you're having a really good one.
Good
Catch
video.
you later.
Good video. Good video. Good video. Check out my man Fireplace Gaming. Please give him a like. Give him the credit that he deserves, because I did not make the video whatsoever. So yeah, tell me what y'all thought about that video, bruh. If you want me to see me do any more like it, I'm proud to do it. And yeah, please give me a like, please put the bell on, please. I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees. Actually, I'm on my butt, but still. But without further ado, I'll see y'all later. Bye.